Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. On Sunday and then on Thursday. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, small ball has become the trend in the NBA, but it might be more accurate to call it average ball. With defensive switching twice as common as it was 5 years ago, the demand is rising for players of average NBA height, and that's around 6'7". Kevin, that's affected not just the big men, but the vertically challenged guys as well.
Point forwards and big guards in demand. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
So the Wolverines starting five. They've got Bottoms. Wagner out there with prime time. Then it's the Machine, and it's Brooks in at the shooting guard. We've got the Waiter. ABC is out there with Captain Clutch, and it's ABC.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
And the shot goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now the pass to Captain Clutch. Here's ABC. Good. Nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Yep, it counts.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's the Machine. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 6 points for Bottoms.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep reel.
Passes it to Captain Clutch. Here's ABC. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's ABC. Pass to Winston. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. ABC's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
That one falls.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Watts passes to Winston. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Little General's checked in for the Machine. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And there's the pass to Primetime. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
ABC passes to Captain Clutch. The tray. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Passes it to Prime Time. 1:05 left to play in the first. Great positioning on the putback.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to Captain Clutch. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Little General. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Captain Clutch. Out left in the wing. Watts passes to ABC. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Prime Time. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the home team in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Wolverines. Prime Time is out there with Bottoms. Then there's Baddest One. Then it's AI. And it's Little General in at the 1 spot. The pass to ABC. Releases. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. ABC's got 9. ABC's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
AI passes to Bottoms. It's blocked. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by AI. Here's ABC. Off target from three-point range.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's ABC. He's got 9. Passes to Captain Clutch. The 3. No good on the shot. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. To the inside. AI. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Baddest One passes to Little General. AI in the post. Can't connect from short range. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's ABC. Buries it from three-point range. ABC's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And a wide open look for AI. And the Wolverines, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Captain Clutch. Here's ABC. 5 on the clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line. Out of play rejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions This with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Brooks checked in. .125 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to ABC. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. The Wolverines have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now here's Brooks. No points in the game yet for him, and he comes up with the deuce.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jam. You got to get those easy looks inside.
From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. 6 points for the waiter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. ABC passes to Captain Clutch. That's tipped. The pass to ABC. Here's the waiter. From deep. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Wagner, good. Wagner's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Here's ABC. He's got 13. From deep three-point range.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And so it's the home team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at this home squad. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they could attack this D from a long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Captain Clutch is out there with ABC. And it's ABC. Then there's the waiter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And for the Wolverines, Brooks is out there with the machine. And it's Goose. And it's prime time. And it's Bottoms in at the center, filling out the middle. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got 5.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And he lays it straight in. And that's 15 points for ABC.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's prime time, and he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
ABC passes to Watts. Good on the triple.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
The Wolverines have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes it to Bottoms. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
But they recover it. Takes a 3, and it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. The Wolverines have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pushing it up. ABC passes to Captain Clutch. Hits the 3 from the wing. Captain Clutch has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
He doesn't hit that one.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
From deep. And that one is off. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Pass to ABC. From about 19 feet. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Takes the 3, and no good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the waiter. 14 points for him. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Here's baddest one. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. ABC passes to Captain Clutch. The pass to Winston. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks. He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
From deep 3-point range. The shot off that time. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Baddest one passes to prime time. Here's Little General. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Great look, but off the mark. Here's ABC from deep. Off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The home team, they lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got ABC. ABC is out there with the waiter. And there's Captain Clutch. It has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Passes it to ABC. Here's Captain Clutch. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
Here's Wagner. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Watts. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Waiters got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here's Simpson. Now the feed to Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Offensive rebound. The pass to Watts. And the 3 off target. The Wolverines have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Wagner. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Here's Captain Clutch. It's good from long range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Tipped away. And here they come. To the wing on the left. Here's Winston. Drills it from outside. ABC's got 21 in the game.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep 3-point range, that shot off. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Brooks with it, and the layup is good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
To the middle. Pass to Captain Clutch. Launches a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, yeah, Greg, you see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Here's the waiter. Brooks covering. A 3-ball. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession. Bottoms is checked in for Davis. The Wolverines have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Simpson, the pass to Primetime. Here's Bottoms. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brooks. from deep. The shot missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot from 16, and that's off the glass and in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's prime time. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Pass to Winston. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just